There are plenty of reasons you can find outside yourself for where you find yourself in your life. But you're beginning to realize, as you've sifted through the ashes, as you've sorted out the chuff, you're seeing that all that's left is you standing in your own way. And this doesn't have to be taken in a harsh way, but actually something to celebrate, because now you know that you are the final piece to the puzzle. And a big part of this is going to be found inside this reading here about forgiveness, my dear. 111 on the timer. I'm Anthony, Middle Path Mystic, calling in the angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. We're going to start with this secret language of color, and it's called to grab the divine feminine. What do we need to know, see, and hear about getting out of our own way, about steering from love instead of fear? And typically when I get the call to use the secret language of color deck, it relates to something we may have out of balance within the chakras or the energy system. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Thank you, Spirit. No, that was a dead. We need to know, see, and hear. 222. Okay. Revitalize your nervous system. Get out in nature. Yeah. Stephen touched on this in the last reading. To receive some healing out in nature. Go do the thing. Go to the waterfall. Go to the lake shore. Just go sit in the woods for a while if you need to. Or, have a fire. Revitalize your nervous system. This is foundational with the number 31. I've seen 303 as well on the timer. Green. Energy of the heart, and that health of the heart, the nervous system, the electricity flow for our nervous system essentially works like electricity pulses. This also relates to even Archangel Raphael, again with green and the heart. As we heal ourselves, we help to heal others and the world. And underneath we've got gold. We've got the Midas touch, emeralds and rubies, but this is here to remind us of the Christ consciousness, of the power of divine intent, and your ability to attract abundance. When you revitalize the nervous system, you increase your ability to attract abundance, your ability to hold abundance. And even though we may have asked for abundance in many different ways, and stepping onto this journey and four or five sticks, 4, 5, 6, and the way we collected our sticks, our pieces of information. You're beginning to attract a relationship with abundance and a healthy nervous system. Mary Magdalene in the rose order here. Roses can be of importance, or just this gorgeous, deep rose red of passion and purpose and pleasure. Developing balanced relationships with the number 6 that include reciprocity, devotion, celebration, and pink, let love in. So far we've got upper heart chakra, so emphasis on the heart chakra, as well as the root chakra with rose, and grounding into Mother Earth, grounding into our physical bodies, finding homeostasis, inner balance. It's time to let love in, to let your smaller self see through the lens of your higher self, through the higher heart, pink, Kuan Yin energies. We also got the tulip for spring, as we are now in the season of spring. You have entered a new season, a new opportunity to rejoice and laugh. Can you rejoice and laugh about the seasons of your life? Can you rejoice and laugh maybe about how long we've kept ourselves in a loop of resisting the very thing which we asked for, the abundance in which we wish to receive, that we may have been keeping from ourselves, which we can do lots of different ways, through self-sabotage, through procrastination, through disbelief, a lack of faith. Number 20, we got the sacral chakra with apricot. I'm gonna call this apricot flower, even though I'm pretty sure that's not what they look like. Not sure what kind of flower that is. Looks a bit like a sunflower or echinacea. Rejoice and laugh. Yeah. Nourish your emotional body as well. So that's really just kind of pointing at so far, yeah, just coming back into homeostasis, into balance. We've got turquoise and blue, focusing especially on the physical body at this time, the sapphire, and the throat chakra. We may be experiencing some throat issues or some stiffness in the heart or gut issues, some, a little bit of upset tummy here and there, or just like churning energy in the belly. Regenerate your body with sapphire. Regenerate your body of truth, and through the doorway of truth, the throat chakra. Yes, the facets, the multifacetedness as well, coming in of whatever situation we're dealing with, finding different ways, different angles, or maybe even try not to look at the details too much and looking at the whole of the sapphire as a whole versus the individual facets, or trying to get too into the details. Experience peace and calm with aqua. And this, just that energy of the intuition running through the whole system, connecting the nervous system, the emotional body, the psychic energies, mind, body, and soul. Number 33. We may be seeing 333, 222, maybe 38, 31. or 21 or have a significant birthday there. Aqua. Agua, also just water, flow, reflection. We have very calm waters here. So moving into calm waters, doing our best to come into balance emotionally. Bring in this energy of aqua and experience peace and calm. See if you can feel that aqua energy flowing in and just easing your nervous system. Let it wash away what's no longer serving you. It's no longer yours to carry. Let the divine take it for you. Final card out from the Divine Feminine. It's a lot of cards, Spirit. No, we don't need any more. Khadija, the mother of believers. Yeah, we're talking about stepping into faith. And can we hand some of the remnants of this the tougher parts of our journey, what's above our pay grade, to the divine? I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. Nice. This is awesome about believing in your own abundance, believing in your ability as well as your deservitude. I love that she has this golden halo in the background. Gorgeous divine feminine frequency. I didn't bring it up, but underneath gold, we actually had purple poking out, and that kind of ties in, always keeping in mind our psychic abilities, our ability to project or intend what we wish to see in the world. But having it not really wanting to come out till now is just kind of speaking of it. Not to overly focus on our spiritual chakras, our spiritual connection at this time, and stay grounded in the body. I provide heaven and earth for ourselves. Perhaps we've been providing a lot of heaven for ourselves, and it's time to get a little more earthy. Khadija. Bringing in that balance of heaven and earth. We have the full rainbow on the board here. Red, orange, gold we'll take for yellow. Green, blue, purple, agua. Our first card out, we've got Catherine Labouré. So I've never seen this card come out. The patroness of miraculous healing. She holds Mother Mary. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of miracles meant for me. Your affirmation. For whatever it is we're ready to heal at this time, whether it's the heart, or the emotions, or the interdependence over codependence, any lack of mental clarity or clarity in the nervous system. Pronounce, I am ready to heal. We call on Catherine Labouré and her ability to believe in receiving healing. Let love in. Yeah, let the love of God, the love of the Divine Mother, Creator, 1444. And just as I was reading the 4 card of let love in, she holds Mother Mary to the heart. So this is an invitation, an initiation, and an activation to step into your heart with Mother Mary, into the higher heart. Ooh, immediately drawn to the crown here with Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. Mary of Nazareth, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. She's got the cosmic heart here. Hearing the Templar's heart. And the crown of stars, but also the crown of the cross there. Mary of Nazareth, Mother of Jesus. Unless I'm wrong here, someone correct me. I am blessed, my courage. Having the courage to birth the divine within you, to trust, to be reborn in this time of rebirth, spring, into a more holy version of self. Can you feel this divine mother energy? Shayata ero moyka ai. Irand era shera morare kadea knerat era sot oreta. Deep breath in. Hold. And let it out. Breath out. We've got Yamoya, the goddess of all that flows. Yamoya. Now we're talking about agua, peace and calm. Experiencing the calm of the divine, this connection, and the flow of the intuitive waters. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to that which exists within me. So you are birthing something divine. This is an opportunity. You are in the midst of creative waters. Between now and the 4/4 portal, first and finally the second 4/4 portal of April, is your time to plant your seeds for what's going to grow the spring. And we'll have another chance at the next moon cycle, from new moon to full moon, to plant some more seeds. Perhaps something that the things that don't quite hardy the frost. So anything that's ready to plant your hardier seeds now, the ones you need to tend to the most. I give birth to that which exists within me. Yes, regenerate your body. Get ready to hold something divine, to hold your new creation. The mystic of divine love, Marguerite Porete. Oh, that's interesting. So I read Catherine Labour. I remember I was hearing Porete. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. Can you take that into your nervous system? Can you allow yourself to feel the divine love, that flow of blessings from the Divine Mother? Really being asked to step into a place of faith, to be a believer in love at this time, a believer in your path. Miao Shan, the Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Quite opposite of what many psychologists, perhaps, or scripts out there would have us believe, scripts about this earthly experience based on a limited reality perception. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. Yeah, stop being unmerciful to yourself. Where can we be more merciful with ourselves and others? To see the undulating, ever-flowing abundance that belongs to all. White Siberian tigers here. One of my favorite. And she's got the apple in hand. It says you're a teacher. To hold onto that sweetness that comes with mercy. To give yourself the softness and sweetness of the mercy of the divine. To receive healing at this time. And wear something nice. Princess of Mercy. Interesting. Princess of Cups energy. Lalita, the red goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Rejoice and laugh. Lalita, emphasizing the need to get out and play, to rejoice and laugh, to revitalize the emotional body, to write some new stories. 222 into the emotional body, into the nervous system, to regenerate the body through new experiences, or things that bring us joy, old things from our past, even that we've continued to do. 2244 on the timer. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Laughter leads me back to the light. Can we laugh at ourselves for thinking that we are anything other than love? Can we laugh at ourselves for not letting love in, for not letting the healing in? For being a caterpillar because we were afraid of what it's like to be a butterfly, to truly fly, like the arrow that she's holding. You're getting ready to soar. And the reason 2333 on the timer, the reason you've been pulled back, or perhaps you've been holding yourself pulled back in position of the pulled back arrow for so long, is that you're getting ready to launch yourself quite far. And you are honing your power, honing your knowledge. Saraswati. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. As you experience peace and calm here, and allow everything you create to flow with ease. Yeah, really bringing in the divine feminine flow. Going with the flow of creation. All right, which tarot? Looks like we're going for the Magic Seer deck. Holographic Magic Seer Tarot. See it? There it is. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Thank you for your likes, share, and for hyping this video. Thanks for stepping into any and all private reading sessions, meditation. I could even write you a personal affirmation video / meditation. You slip on into my email, send me a message for your needs. Just let me know in the comments the type of needs you have along this journey. And we'll see what we can do to service you. Clear up here. See and hear. Final cards. Ooh, we got the 6 of Wands. Celebrate, rejoice, and laugh. Playfulness is sacred. Time of celebrations. We were talking about that too in the previous reading. Check that out if you're finding this reading is resonating. It's just talking about the time for celebrations, perhaps anniversaries, weddings, births, niece, nephews coming into the picture. Isn't that always nice? Oh, jeez. The cards are back. There you go. Slide them in there nicely. Thank you. They're battling me. So you may be battling yourself. Yeah, here and perhaps even being afraid of being celebrated. Ace of Swords. Divine potential coming in, that aha moment. It's also confirmation, a big yes about what we've been talking about. A slice of wisdom with the crown, piercing that ceiling of wisdom. Ace of Swords, you're piercing your own ceiling. Three more from the bottom. Okay, we've got 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So we're really thinking about what we want to invest ourselves in, really being asked, how do we want to invest our energy? Do we want to invest it in worry or concern, or trying to, this can be trying to do it all of ourselves. Perhaps we've been going at it alone for a while. And we're ready to, we've got these 8 cups, but there's 8 there. Is there 7 there? We've got these 8 cups. They're all upright. Nothing's spilled here. So it seems, whoever's found this reading, we may have resurrected, or we've got relationships sort of in a place where we've had the relationships that have served us, and we're ready to find that next piece to the puzzle of our understanding of relationship and what more we need from life. Also, perhaps those connections that can help us to celebrate and to turn the wheel in our favor. Wheel of Fortune. Rota. And the Wheel of Fortune reminds us to stay at the hub of the wheel and the center of the storm. Mother Isis comes in with the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Devil card showing itself, but I'm not really feeling it's wants to be spoken on in this reading. It's very interesting, very interesting. Okie dokie then. Quicksilver has joined the party. Quicksilver. Chariot. So moving forward, creating momentum, steering our carriage toward the destination to which we are aligned with, which feels aligned within the nervous system and balance, homeostasis, the light and the dark, masculine and the feminine, Chariot, Cancer energies, going with the flow, harnessing the essence of our flow, Chariot, yeah. It emphasizes, celebration, going off into new destinations, getting ready for new horizons. And you've been looking at the details of your own passions and ideas. No, you're going to stop the video. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. You just about hit the stop button. Come on, we're almost to the end. If you stop it now, that's not going to be fun for Tony. Page of Wands. Which pages are young. They are perhaps a little even naive, but you're learning to... It shows the power, full choices that we've made to rediscover our personal power to create something. Yes. If not, it's a reminder to step into that. The Magician is here to remind you that you have all the tools that you need, to remind you to listen to your body, your emotions, your thoughts, to respect all of it, and to understand that you're an infinite source of being. You came here to create your own reality. Abraham Hicks tells us, that we create our own reality and we make a vortex of abundant creations every time there's something that we desire, and every time there's something we don't desire, we launch an arrow of desire into that vortex until we are ready to go out and receive it, to create it. Page of Pentacles, receiving the idea to create something new, a gift, perhaps even from others, an idea, and even an embodiment of something coming, an embodiment of feeling divinely connected, ready to move forward with new ideas. So you're getting ready to take action. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This can also be, well, I'm not really feeling too much, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius air sign coming towards us rather quickly with some information. Be our messenger angel kind of coming in as well. Knowledge, goddess of knowledge, Saraswati, above that. You are ready to heal. The Death card shows us that we've been going through the death process, the unaliving of the versions of ourselves that no longer serve us, letting go of the realities, the people, places, things, passions that are no longer steering the chariot where we want to go. Oh, beautiful. We've got in reverse the Five of Swords. This is exactly how I want to see the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands, as we're overcoming toxic connections, conflict, with others. Five of Swords, represents mischievousness. We've discovered some mischievity in perhaps even our own mischievousness, our own, very likely can be someone else too. Don't make us all about ourselves, but we may have been tricking ourselves. The Strength card was in reverse, but I'm taking it upright, and that is a reminder that we may have forgotten how strong we are, and that you can tame the lion, you can tame those inner voices once again, and we'll be celebrated for doing so. And that is going to lead us to rediscovering our own deservitude for abundance here. Kadiji. Look at that. They're even wearing the same red hat. The understudy here of the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, has much of what she needs and desires, and is ready to see the flow eternally that can be. So I hope this found you on a lovely altitude today. Thank you, Quicksilver, for joining our collective reading here. The message there with that would be, connect with nature, connect with your animals, do something, be with those that make you rejoice and laugh, and lighten up. Don't take things too seriously. It's okay if things get a little messy here and there, because we can always find ways to come back into balance. Whether or not we stay in balance is always the next adventure. So thank you for tuning in. Your essence brings presence to these readings. Your presence brings essence, and I love you. Namaste. Let's co-create. Bye.